Welcome to the Joy Work Show, the podcast that goes beyond the surface of business, right to the heart, to explore the real joy and the stories behind success. Not just the moments of celebration, but the challenges that pave the way for them. Hiya, I'm Diane, and here we know that joy isn't just about the good times. Often the greatest joy comes right after the greatest challenge. And today we're on episode 3 of our September series. And I want to talk to you about one of the biggest lies in business, and one that I bought into, and possibly one of the lies that I have to fight against in my own belief, in my own mindset. And that is that you've got to do it alone. That you have to do it alone. When in fact, you absolutely should not be building your business alone. So let's get into it. Let's bust the myth of going it alone. We're sold the image, aren't we? We're sold the image of the self-made entrepreneur, of that person who gets up at 5 a.m, laptop on the kitchen table, grinding in silence while everyone else is sleeping, while everyone else is living their lives, while people are going out on Saturday nights out, they're at home working with their headphones on, doing what they need to do, that hustle, that grit, that dream of independence. And while discipline and drive matter 100% when you're building a business, actually trying to build a business in isolation is one of the fastest ways to burn out, lose momentum, and give up. There'll be more people who have let their businesses go, closed their businesses, stopped doing what they needed to within their businesses because they are trying to do it alone. They're too scared to ask for help. They're too scared to learn from others the bits that they don't know. The bravest business owners I know are the ones who ask for help. The ones that know they do not know everything, are not scared to admit it, but will go and find the people who are better at them in the areas that they lack. They let themselves be supported. They step into communities where they're seen and heard, not judged. They leave those communities behind, but they use the ones where they feel seen, heard, and supported. And ultimately, they understand that that's not weakness. They understand that finding people better than them at the things that they don't know, finding people who can support them, who can help them get further in their business journey, that it's actually their greatest strength. And making that choice is actually strategy. When I started out, I thought I had to do it all myself too. I thought I had to be the person that knew it all. I came from a 20+ year career in the direct sales industry in the UK, and I had been the expert. I had been the person that people come to. I had earned good money, I had a reputation, and I had built this career. So when I started my business, I couldn't let that identity go. And that identity kept telling me that I had to be the expert. If I told people that I was struggling with something, or that I had doubt, or that I didn't know how to do something, they would say, well, what did you do for 20+ years before you got to this point? If you were that good in your career, you'd be that good at this. But all that did was keep me in doubt, keep me in lack, keep me small, because I was too scared to put my head above the parapet in case somebody said, gotcha. I knew you didn't know that, when actually there was nobody there waiting to do that. The only person that was waiting there to do that was me and my doubt. And the turning point in my own business, and something I continuously now look for, and that doubt is still there. She still comes up. She still comes and taps me on the shoulder. And she still tries to make me believe that I need to do it alone. But I now have the experience that tells me that the turning point in my own business came when I surrounded myself with people who got it. with people who had walked the path before me, with people who had different expertise than what I had, with people who believed in what I was doing and allowed me to share my story and share the journey with me. And these people were not friends or family who nodded politely when I talked about lead magnets or funnels or launching a podcast or dream clients, or dare I even say, working on my own personal development with my doubt, with my mindset, talking about manifestations. But other business owners who were in the trenches too, who got it, and those that were just ahead of me that said, look, come with me. Come and see what happens when you start peeking over those trenches. That's where the magic is. Community gave me accountability when I wanted to give up. I built my own community and I had accountability for that. That gave me a responsibility. One of the things I loved about running teams was that responsibility to show up. So even on the days where I thought I've got nothing to give, the doubt's big, I showed up for my team. And that's how I feel about community. My community is my team, both my own community that I've built, but also other communities that I am part of. There are relationships in there that I want to show up for them as much as they show up for me. Those communities have given me ideas when I felt stuck. They've given me courage when I didn't believe in myself. A community will always have your back. Sorry, a good community will always have your back. And it's about finding those communities that you fit in as you, the ones where you can turn up, not as your best self. But don't feel that you're being judged. Don't feel that people are thinking, oh, she runs a business, but look how she's turning up today. You want those communities that say, do you remember how magic you are? Do you remember that we are here to support you? Do you remember that we believe in you? And today might be a bad day. That's okay. The doubt might be loud today. It will be loud again, but we're here to get you through to tomorrow. That's what you want your communities to do. Community beats competition every single time. But we were taught, or I was certainly taught, that business is competitive. Like there's only one slice of the pie. Like only one person reaches to the top. Only one person gets to succeed. And it doesn't matter who you trample over to get there. But when you plug into the right community, when you plug into the right team, into the right network, you realize there's room for everyone. And actually, when we all succeed, we all succeed. Collaboration creates opportunities. Competition never will. Someone else's success doesn't take away from yours. The most successful sandwich shop is a sandwich shop who's next to another sandwich shop. There is enough business for everybody. On my own little village high street where I live, there are so many hair salons and nail salons. If competition was a thing, if competition or too much competition was a thing, at least 10 of them wouldn't exist. Someone else's success doesn't take away from yours. It expands what's possible. It should give you the belief that if somebody else can do it, so can you. When you invest in building relationships instead of just chasing transactions, you stop playing small and you start stepping into real leadership. The more conversations you have about your business with dream clients, with a network, with a community, the more successful your business is going to be. And that's when real leadership starts, because real leaders know they need to expand their networks. They need to be part of communities. They need to have people see that they are willing to give to expand their businesses. Practical shifts you can make today. So if you're like me and you have been stuck or go back into being stuck into the I have to do this alone loop, I have to be the solopreneur. The only way I'm going to be successful and people see me being successful is to be the only person on my business journey. Here are 3 things you can try right now. Ask for help this week. Is there something that you have been not wanting to ask, struggling with? Know there is somebody out there that could help you, but thinking, I'll be shamed if I show up and ask this. So ask for help this week. post a question, send a DM, or reach out to a fellow business owner that you know could help you. Or perhaps ask them if they know somebody who could help you. You don't have to carry it all. You don't need to be the expert at everything in your business. You can get help and guidance to either become the expert or find the expert. Number 2, find your people. There is a community out there that you will slot into and wonder how you ever lived without them. Whether it's a membership, a mastermind, a business club, or even a free community like the Joy Work Club, or the Members Club, which doors are opening soon, get on the guest list. Surround yourself with others who lift you up. You want to be in a community where you feel seen, heard, and supported. And if you are in a community right now that you don't feel those 3 things, get out and go and find one that does. Shift your lens. Next time you feel envy or comparison creep in, flip it. And this comparison is that comparison of, if they're already successful in it, how could I possibly be successful? They're already doing the thing I want to do. How could I possibly do it too? I want you to ask, what can I learn from their success? Or even better, how can we collaborate? How could I collaborate with them to get further down the journey than I am at this precise moment in time? So just to wrap all of this up and give you my 3 key takeaways today, success isn't a solo sport. Nobody gets success on their own. Community is your shortcut to momentum. Number 2, asking for help is not weakness. It's strength, it's strategy. And I promise you, if you ask somebody for help today, it will change your life and your business. And number 3, collaboration always creates more opportunities than competition ever will. If you're here for longevity, sustainability, and a business that grows with you, always pick collaboration and community over competition every time. If any of this landed for you today, I would love for you to hit follow so you never miss an episode. It really does help us find more people, carry on these conversations, and bring you more wonderful guest episodes too. And even better, come and join us inside the Joy Work Club. Come and join us in the free community so we can carry on having these conversations. And if you want to go a little bit deeper and you want a community that will give you accountability, coaching, tough love, and support like you have never seen, not just from me, but all the gorgeous members who are already in there, get yourself on the guest list for the Joy Work Members Club and find the community that will help you go further, faster, and with more joy. Because in business and in life, joy is better when it's shared. I'll see you next time.